Number 3, do our lifestyles and habits align, e.g. hobbies, finances, and social life? Question number 4, are we emotionally supportive of each other's needs? Question number 5, do we agree on important topics like family, religion, and future plans? Those are questions for compatibility. Those are compatibility questions. And quick chemistry questions is number 1, do I feel strong emotionally or physically pulled towards him or her? Is it easy and fun to talk and laugh together? That's number 2. Do I feel safe and comfortable being myself with you? Is there a spark of natural flow in our connection? Do I leave our interactions feeling energized and excited? And those are chemistry questions. What I also realized from my very young years of living on this, why did I say years like that? What the? The things I realized about my young years of living on this earth is some people prioritize compatibility and some people prioritize chemistry. Now, if you're the person that prioritizes chemistry over compatibility, you are always going to lose some of the compatibility, and which are you willing to let go of? And if you're the person who prioritizes compatibility over chemistry, you're always going to leave some of the chemistry. And how much of the chemistry are you willing to let go of or dispose of? Not necessarily dispose of. Well, and depending on your sexual marketplace value, your optionality, you can get more of this or more of the other. I believe I'm more of a chemistry person, so I'm ready to let go of a little bit of compatibility. That's fine with me. But I realize most people might be more of a compatibility people, and they mostly let go of chemistry, which I guess is also fine with me. Realize in the different stages of life we value different things. Sometimes we value chemistry more than compatibility. Sometimes we value compatibility more than chemistry. I also realize that family can also have a high degree of input on what family, our surroundings, friends, and so on and so forth. I realized in primary school, no one really looking for compatibility. It's like, oh my gosh, I like him, man. Oh my gosh, makes me feel. Primary school, I think this is more of a chemistry. Secondary school, chemistry. College, chemistry. Now the compatibility starts to be in the conversation. What do you want to be in, go to school? What do you want to study and stuff? Now they're trying to assess each other. If said this is the critical way of thinking that comes into play. Like, oh my gosh, does this guy have a future? Is this girl wifey material and stuff and so on and so forth? Uni, well, it depends on which uni you're going to. I'm joking. Nah, I'm not joking. But uni, the same. I think it also depends on what the woman is looking for in you. Some guys or some guys or girls, they look at you and they think to yourself, oh, I also have a good chemistry with this person. This person is not the person I would marry, which is the compatibility part of things. But the chemistry is high. The chemistry is good, but the compatibility is not there. People, you cannot eat your cake and eat others too. You know what I'm saying? Or what's the name again? You can't keep your cake and eat something like that. You're always going to lose something more. If you're the chemistry person, the compatibility is going to go down. Even if a compatibility is person, the chemistry is always going to reduce. You can't. You know what I'm saying? There's always something that you would have to give up for the ideal relationship. You can't have both at 10. You can't have both at 100. That's what I've realized, and I've made to deal with it. I think you should too. Now, during the job, I believe there's compatibility. Some people go for chemistry, but it's what it is. Kids and etc. etc. like marriage. I believe compatibility. I believe as we're younger, it starts with chemistry, which is the feeling, the draw, do I like this person? Does this person give me butterfly? Is she hot? Is it nice? She has a big dong and so on and so forth. And then it goes down to compatibility. I believe there are always drawbacks in both scenarios, in both cases. If you have more compatibility, less chemistry, You ain't gonna be getting chicks like that from your girl. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm saying you be getting like two times a year. It is what it is, and that's your wife, dog. You have to keep it. You know what I'm saying. And if I have chemistry and no compatibility, you niggas are gonna be. You're always gonna be arguing, but this one's going to be more toxic. I'm saying, but hey, the chicks are gonna be good. It's just gonna be. It's gonna bang. But but I believe the combination of the two is important. It just depends on how much of either are you willing to dispose of or to get rid of. And that's why people have two faces. I'm saying there's the person that I want to have a relationship with, but this one, I would be doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be most people have two faces, especially women. But this video is not about that. My question is, which one are you? Which one do you lean on more? The compatibility or the chemistry? As for me, whichever is correct. As for me, I lean on the chemistry more. That's why I like to be friends with the person, to build chemistry, to build to be comfortable with each other and stuff like that. Then the compatibility, then we can discuss the compatibility aspects of things, because this is more like a business deal sort of. The chemistry is like we're cool with each other. For me, I just find this way more settling on me, because now when I say something, you know that I'm not saying it from a place of hatred or from a place of that I don't like you. Like I like you. You know, like my feelings is there. I feel like we as humans, we tend to act like, or people tend to act like men don't have feelings. A nigga do. You know what I'm saying? I do. I'm saying I'm just being more real with myself, I believe. The chemistry is just more important, and I believe it's way more important than it is for me. Because with the chemistry there, the women they are mostly less of a annoying people to be around. They're just less annoying when there's chemistry there. It's just I might be wrong, but it's just what it is. And when you have chemistry with people that you're not even trying to do anything with, life is just easier. Now you might be compatible with people, sure, they like you there, but the chemistry is just, it just bangs. I just go through life way more easier with chemistry. And the compatibility is there if I want to keep on the relationship. Now they keep asking me, where do you grow up and stuff like that. They are trying to see if we have something in common. We have something that we can be compatible with. Now the compatibility is the wrong one, and that's what I like to do in a relationship. Be friends, build that chemistry, build that comfortableness. Then we can discuss business. Then we can discuss where do you grow up, where you did it, because now we've both understood that we both like each other. We're both here for each other. Now it's kind of like you want to do that, I don't want to do that. So how can we come in the middle of it? You like to go to the church, I go to mosque, but we both believe in God. That doesn't mean we should be fighting. I don't want that. So how can we meet in the middle? Let's discuss, because we both like each other and we both want to be there. That's just for me. Anyways, I'm just trying to explain my way of thinking, I suppose. I don't know. Now, questions that you can ask yourself or ask anyone is, have you ever been in a relationship with chemistry but no compatibility? Or vice versa. Have you ever been in a relationship like that? Please comment below. Or what matters more to you? Chemistry or compatibility? For the people that are like me, who likes to build chemistry, then compatibility afterwards, is you need to focus on shared goals, communication, and definitely compromise. You definitely have to compromise on where you want to go, where you don't want to go. If you like going to church, mosque, if you want to have a family or not, or kids or not. You know what I'm saying? The guy might not want to have kids, and the woman won't have kids. You guys might have to come in the bed with at least one. Just one kid. That's not too much for him, and that's not too little for her, or something. You might have to compromise on something. And for people who like compatibility and like chemistry, you might want to keep the relationship exciting with surprises, new experiences, and physical affection. Physical affection, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you need to learn to let go of relationships that doesn't really do you good. For example, is if there's chemistry but toxic patterns, there's someone is toxic again and again and again repeatedly, you might have just want to let that guy go or let that girl go. She's not good for you, dog. That's just what it is. Or you're compatible with this person, but you have no emotional fulfillment. For my girl, then, you know what I'm saying? That's no excitement. Well, it depends on how much excitement there is, and that's why I gave you things to build your excitement with the person. Which do you think is more important in a long-term relationship? Compatibility or chemistry? Or do you think there should be a mixture of both? And for a much more understanding of what I'm talking about, please watch Orion's video on 2 types of relationship. His YouTube name is called STOIC. I didn't type it in there, but most of the time I spell it wrong. I'm not really that great at spelling as of right now. But 2 types of relationship, Orion Bryan, I believe he goes more into depth or explains it in a different light for you to understand. Anyways, doses.